What's up, guys? It's me again. So there's about 6 days left before the competition. My fight's next Saturday. Today is Monday. 6 days, I calculated it right. So it's time right now to patch up my gi. Why it's important? Well, it's really not, but it also kind of is. Because A, you gotta look good. Because when you look good, you feel good, and when you feel good, you fight well, right? That's number one reason. Number two reason is because you represent your team and you want to show your roots, you want to show what team you're representing, you want to show where you're from, and also adds a little bit of sort of personal style, you know. So, and finally, I think, you know, when you got a bunch of patches and they look pretty intimidating, you know, to your opponents come out and like, oh, look at this guy, right? He's got like worn out belt and he's got all these patches on his gis, and probably he's like super duper tough dude, you know, which might not be the case, but it could be the case, you know. So I think the idea is you gotta patch your gi, at least with your team's name, you know, because that's who you represent, and this is basically, you gotta wear it with honor, right? Everything else is extra. So anyhow, I traveled to this joint. It's called Print Lounge. It's in Chicago and it's on West 18th Street, and this is a pretty cool place right here. These guys like do it right. You got a guy there. He's got all the equipment to do vinyl patching. So I'm just gonna hook my gi up. I got my gi right here in the bag. Let's make it look fly. Last training of the week. Just actually went to my barber, got a fresh cut, ready to rock and roll. The sad thing about last training is that at least on 2 occasions I hurt myself right before leaving for a major tournament. Last time it happened was Europeans, where I actually had my tickets booked to Portugal, and the day before I actually went to train, and one of the guys did the coyote half guard on me and basically ripped my MCL, like partially tore it, and I was out. And I actually got to Portugal and all I was doing just like watching the matches and exploring Portugal, but I couldn't even walk. Hopefully it's not gonna happen today, because it would really freaking suck. So I don't even want to talk about it. I think most important thing to do for me right now is just go like not too hard, well, hard but not too hard, but just don't be careless. I don't want to be like careless and hurt myself day before, because it would be just fucking awful. Anyways, last day of training. Just got home from training. I don't know, didn't go that well. Rolled with a bunch of people and pretty much got smashed by everyone. Hopefully the competition is gonna be a little easier. I don't know, man. Totally shattered my confidence. I'm just joking. I'm okay, but yeah, I did get smashed by even a few blue belts. So I don't know. Could be a long weekend in Las Vegas. But the coolest thing I did today, I actually took my gi, competition gi, to the shop to hook it up with my name, my academy, and where I'm from, which is Chicago, Illinois, right? So I'll show you my gi. I think it looks pretty freaking awesome. So check out my competition gi. It's by Bull Terrier. Looks pretty freaking awesome. This is the patching, and this is what it looks like inside. What? This is some crazy Japanese god with 3 hands that is bringing me luck via destruction of my opponents. So actually it looks pretty freaking dope inside, but nobody's gonna probably see it inside. What people's gonna see is outside. So check it out. I just actually went to the shop, and this is how I hooked it up. Actually, a lot of guys lately has been doing it, but I think my boy Gabe is the most creative out of the bunch. So I just basically did my name and my jiu-jitsu school and where I'm from, Chicago. I think it's just no fancy graphics this time around. At some point I had a guy like drawing swords. Another time I had Versace patch, which was like pretty freaking awesome, and everyone was like, wow dude, this is a Versace gi. But I decided to go with like a super simple but pretty awesome nonetheless. This is what I did today. Got a good haircut, got smashed on the mats, got my face beat up. Well, the good thing is I didn't get injured this time around because like last 2 or 3 competitions, I either get sick with like crazy fever, or I get completely I like break a bone, or freaking sprain my knee or something along those lines. So actually I'm going pretty healthy, first time in like a long time. So fingers crossed. It's a tough division though. Like, I don't know, maybe like 40 people or something sign up, maybe between 30 and 40. So I gotta actually win like 5 to actually get gold, 3 to medal. But let's focus on 5. Anyways, we'll see how it goes. I'll see you guys in Vegas.